What's good, everybody? It's Joel, and I'm coming back at y'all with another video. So for this video, I wanted to talk about timing. And what I mean by that is that the best time for anything is always now. Now, when I say the best time is always now, I am not necessarily saying that the best time is always this immediate instance, right? What I mean when I say that the best time is always now is that the best time is always now. To dive deeper into that, right? You can only control the now, right? The past already happened. The future has yet to unfold. And every single moment, every single given moment will always be the new now. 1 hour from now, if we were to fast forward an hour, when that hour arrives, the hour mark arrives, that'll be the new now. So you only have control of the now. You only have control of the moment. So this is why the best time is always now. And this is why you can only control now, right? Obviously, what you do now will have an effect on your future, right? It can help shape your future, but you can only control the now. And that will eventually dictate everything else. So the reason why the best time is always now is because you can always find the reason for why now is the best time to either do something or get started. You can always find a reason. Here's a perfect example, right? So here is September. Of course, the summer is winding down. But I can make the case to you that this is still now the best time to pursue your fitness goals. Why? Because, even though summer is pretty much wrapping up, it's still summer weather. You can go outside. It's still like, at least here in New York, it's 70s, 80s degrees with the sun out. It's beautiful. So if you decide to pursue fitness goals, say you're going to your gym, you can walk there or travel there and it'll be a beautiful day outside. It's sunny. It's warm. You can go out and enjoy the breeze. You can enjoy the weather on your way to working out. So that is a reason for you to get started, right? To experience the beautiful day. Of course, when it's warm outside, you want to be outside. And for a lot of people, this is vacation time, right? So you want to go out and showcase your body. So the summer months is definitely the perfect time to get started with your fitness goal. And it's the perfect time to get started now. The funny part is, if this were December, say it's as close to Christmas time, in the middle of the winter, it can be cold, like in New York, it can be like 30 degrees. I can still make the case for you that in that moment, that's the best time to get started. Say it's it's literally the middle of December and it's 30 degrees outside, there's snow outside. I can make the case that that moment is the best time for you to pursue your fitness goals. Because during those months, the colder months, there's less people that go to the gym because they don't want to go outside. They don't want to be outside in the snow. They don't like the cold. So gyms are typically emptier. So you have more opportunity and more space for yourself. You probably have to wait. If you're in a busier gym, you probably have to wait less time for the machines, right? There might be more machines that are open for you to utilize. So that's a positive. The other positive is that because it's a winter and a lot of times it's cold outside, you being in the gym working out, it's you creating your own like warmth. You're creating body warmth, and that feels good because that is a contrast from the cold that you've been experiencing for the past couple weeks or months. I can also make the case for you that during the winter, that's the best time to get started, because during those months, right? A lot of people layer up with coats, sweaters, all these things. And so people may not be able to like actually see your body shape as much. And a lot of times during the colder months, people may not want to go out. Like they may not want to go out to the bars or like, for nightlife, things like that. So you may not hang out with your friends as often as you would maybe during like the warmer months, like during the summer. During these colder months, if you dedicate yourself to working out, you can make such a major, massive transformation so that the next time you come across friends and family that haven't seen you in a while, like they'll immediately notice the change that you've made. And they'll of course be in shock and be happy that like, you know, you've been pursuing fitness and that you've made a major transformation with your body. Like, that's another potential positive. And of course, around those colder months, right, it can also be close to like New Year's, where people might want to have a New Year's resolution to have that fitness goal transformation. So this is what I mean. The best time is always now, because you can always find the reason, you can always find an excuse for why you can begin something, for why you can stop procrastinating and begin pursuing a goal of yours. For me, if I, you know, bring this back, bring an example for myself, I can relate this to YouTube and doing these videos for you guys. One of the excuses I made, the reasons why I delayed putting out content, was because I was, I guess you can say, insecure, or I had concerns about just how the video would look, right? I was hyper fixated. Like, I wanted it to be perfect. I wanted every single video to come out perfect how I envisioned it. And I was very concerned about, or yeah, I guess insecure is probably the most accurate word. I was insecure about the background. I was insecure that I didn't want to be doing videos in my bedroom where I'm just on my computer chair and there's a bed behind me, and I'm like, you know, I was insecure about that, because I would see some bigger channels and I would see them, they would have perfect lighting and they would be in a super nice room, and the audio quality, the video, everything, like the production would be like absolutely stunning. And I told myself, you know, there's no way my channel is going to grow. People are going to care to watch my videos when they can just click the videos of other content creators whose videos look absolutely stunning. But I realized that that was completely silly. And I quickly came to the realization that all that is just an insecurity, or just an excuse that's stopping me from putting out content and from doing what I want to do and what I enjoy. That's all that was. It was just an excuse for me to not get started. I was trying to find every reason why it wasn't the right time to get started, when once I checked a lot of the bigger channels and sorted the videos from the oldest first, I got to see what was some of the first couple videos of the earliest content a lot of these channels started with. And I saw that a lot of those videos just start off with them recording themselves on their phone with, you know, bad quality compared to the level of quality now, like bad, like 240p quality. Audio wasn't the best, but they were still content with that and they still put it out. And, you know, they put out the videos probably having some fear of like being judged, but understanding that like, who cares, right? And that was the same with me. I felt like I didn't want to put out content unless it was going to be the absolute top-notch best production, because it was just that I just had that excuse or that insecurity that was at the back of my mind. But once I started putting out content, I'm like, it doesn't matter, because I'm sharing a message that I know is going to help people improve their lives and help people, you know, change their perspective for the better. And I know that if someone cares enough to hear the message that I want to share, then they're going to tune in and they're going to watch this video. Doesn't necessarily matter as much for the quality when my goal is to share the message. And so I eventually learned that the best time was now to get started, because if I get started now, I'll learn along the way, and that it's inevitable for things to improve and to get better, like just with YouTube, you know, like with these videos as an example. So this is what I mean. The best time is always now, because you can only control the now. You can only control this given moment, and you can always find a reason for why now is the best time. For me, now is the best time because I'm getting started. I'm putting out content. I'm doing what I enjoy, and this is what I wanted to do for some time. So this is why the best time is now. Back then, I kept telling myself that the best time wasn't now because I wasn't ready. I wasn't this. I didn't have that. Whatever the excuse, and all those things were just excuses that slowed down my progress. It prevented me from getting started when I actually wanted to get started a lot sooner. So I don't regret anything, of course, because all of that led me to the position that I am now. And I just wanted to share this with you guys for whatever it is, wherever you're at in life, there's something that you want to tackle, there's something that you want to try. The best time is always now, because you can only control the now, and give it a try. Like, you don't know where it's going to take you. You don't know whether or not you'll enjoy something or not unless you actually have the opportunity to experience it. Because sometimes we may have a negative perspective on something, then we might try it ourselves. It could be even with like food, right? There's some people that, never tried a food, that think that they might not like it, and then they try it, they're like, hey, it's not so bad. Or like they may actually enjoy it and love it and think like, I don't know why I spent so long avoiding this particular food or ingredient when this is actually amazing. It's with everything. So the best time is always now. If there's something you want to do, if there's something you want to pursue, get started. Like, try to carve out time to get started, to try it. Like, stop making these excuses in your mind for why something won't work out, when in actuality it can work out. Everything can line itself up for you and end up giving you an amazing experience. Like, don't shoot down the idea, just give it a try. The best time is always now, because you can only control the now. You will always only be able to control the now, and you can always find a reason for why now is the right time to get started. You can always find reasons for why something isn't the right time, or why it isn't the right time to get started to do something, right? I know for sure everyone can find reasons why something isn't the right time to do something. But you can always find the reason for why now is the right time to do something as well. So if you want additional guidance on this, you can literally just make a T-chart as well, right? Whatever it is that you want to do or accomplish, and literally just make a list of why is not the right time and why it is the right time. And a lot of time you'll look at all the reasons for why something's not the right time, and you'll quickly come to the conclusion that a lot of those reasons that you listed are just excuses that are literally not important, that they have no bearing. It's just, it falls flat on its face. So once again, the best time is always now. Get started with whatever it is you want to do, whatever it is that you want to try, because you don't know where it's going to take you. So just have fun in life. That's the goal. Just enjoy the time that you have here, and just make it worthwhile, make it a magical experience. So once again, it's Joel, and I'm out. I'll see you guys for the next video.